My name is Lievens. I'm very active. I do qigong, I do yoga, I play tennis. And over the last 6 months, I've had this weird kind of a pain in my arms, which I felt was maybe in my shoulders. And yes, I'm in front of a computer. I'm very conscious about that. I play tennis. Nothing's been really too bad, but it's just been bothering me like every single day. And then here I met Adam and he's like, well, let me take a look at it. So can you explain to me like what happened and how did you identify where the problem was?
So I just had a look at his elbow and did some basic tests that I do in my clinic almost every day. And the first thing I identified was that you had some what we call ulnar nerve entrapment. So the ulnar nerve, which a lot of people call the funny bone, it runs down through, if you find the little bone here that sticks out, just go on the inside of that and you can flick either side, and that's where your funny bone is, or what we call medically your ulnar nerve. So it comes down and does you like your pinky and the outside of that finger. And so the test we do is I should be able to bring your palm to your chin and keep your fingers flat and bring it all the way to your chin, okay? I couldn't do that on you.
When we first started, yeah.
Yeah, you were a good maybe 2 inches, three inches at least. Yeah. And then we tested the other arm and you could get it there quite easily. So that's, in the hierarchy of things, nerves always trump other things, whether it's a joint problem or a muscle problem or a ligament problem. Nerves, in terms of the hierarchy of physiology, your brain makes it number one, right? Because if you damage your nerve, you'll essentially be paralyzed, right? So we worked on that. We freed up the nerve because it's essentially sticking to his muscle in his elbow. And then as soon as we released that, he was able to get that palm to his chin like that, which he couldn't do before. And he also noticed straight away his shoulder almost dropped away. That's a compensation because his brain's trying to get away from the tension on the nerve. So if he brings his shoulder up closer to his neck, that shortens the nerve and takes some of the tension away. But because we got rid of the tension in his elbow, he no longer had to do that. And he felt instant drop of his shoulder. I worked his shoulder a little bit because it had some trigger points and stuff from you just doing that for a long time. And hopefully that'll give him some long-lasting relief.
So here I've been using electricity, I've been using the Theragun on my shoulder thinking that was a problem, but now I feel completely like it's dropped.
Yeah.
And it's a result of it being down here. It's absolutely amazing.
Yeah, because we identified the
And you said 20 years worth of, what do you call it? 20 years worth of what?
feeling thousands and thousands of elbows, yes.